You never know what can happen on Twitter with people. When I think about who are the bigger people who I didn't have another connection to and I didn't necessarily reach out initially, two of the big ones for me were Zach Knighton, who was the lead character on my favorite sitcom, Happy Endings. He's now on Magnum PI. And then Andrew Freed, who technically is in more behind the scenes, but he heads up all of Boardwalk Pictures, which did Chef's Table and Cheer and so many films on Netflix that I absolutely adore. And those were people that I would have definitely felt out of reach, not like I could just directly be like, hey, can I interview you for my blog? But how Zach Knighton happened is I was watching an episode, as I do, and he had said a joke about Alexander Hamilton trying to cover up his Alex tattoo from his ex-fiance. And this is an older show, so I tweeted that his character Dave was very prescient and was like ahead of the times with his Hamilton reference. And he liked that. He followed me back. And so when people follow you back, that's usually when I'm like, okay, now I'm going to message him. And I was already a huge fan, especially of this particular scene in the pilot, which I referenced and asked him if he would be willing to interview. And he could have easily said no. And for whatever reason, he said yes. And we met in person in LA. And it was right before Magnum PI, before he got that job. So he was in between jobs, kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen next. It was such a cool moment. And we've stayed really, really good friends. And then Andrew Freed, when I did my first film, I tagged him and said, this man is why I got behind a camera. And that's true. And I won't go into all the reasons why, but that's really true. And so eventually he followed me back. And then when I was going to be near his studio, I made the ask and he said yes. So I think looking at those people who've really impacted you, you never know.